So I'm going to kick it up a notch here and start blasting through some pages and doing groups of players. I'm going to do a new segment called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So let's go. Sacramento Solons coming down to Gilmore Field to play the Hollywood Stars. That's where my dad saw him, 1956. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. We'll start off today with the bad. Rufus Crawford, nickname Jake, outfielder, MLB debut 1952. This Air Force veteran played 9 years of pro ball, but of those 9 years, only 7 games in the majors. One of his big league games, he was yanked after the first inning for striking out badly and replaced with a fellow rookie, J.W. Porter. Danny Bike, catcher, 15 years in the minors. He was an Army vet who never saw the majors. Him and Rufus played for the Slons in 1955 and 1956. And now for the ugly. George Risley, nickname The Babe. Not Babe, The Babe. Third base. Never saw the bigs. He's one of those sad stories who, after he retired, ended up moving down to Florida. Crummy apartment. What they call a loner's apartment. Odd jobs. He's a part-time security job, heavy drinker, used to hang out at the racetrack, known to fall off his bicycle every once in a while. Anyway, one dark early morning. Sorry about that, George. Who knows what he was doing, but he was trying to get across the street and he was hit by a car and killed crossing the road. The police report read, feebly jogging across the road. A John Doe death. Lay unclaimed for a week till the cops went to his apartment and found his driver's license. Probably because the landlord wanted his rent. That's why they went into his room. That's what I think. A 17-word obituary. So we'll finish this page off with a good story. And we'll conclude this episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with, like I said, a good family story. And the good. Eugene Lewis Freese, nickname Augie, or Gene. Third base, MLB debut, 1955. Like I said before, this autograph is from 1956 when he played on the Stars. Dad got his autograph down there at Gilmore Field. He signed with the Pirates in 1953 and played 17 years of pro ball, 12 in the bigs, mostly with the Pirates. He's got a couple of really cool Pirates cards, and his 63 Topps cards is cool with the cut-off sleeves. He was on the 61 Pennant Winning Reds. He went 1 for 16 in the World Series in the loss to the Yankees. Not too good. After a few months later, he broke his ankle at spring training. He was never the same. He did hang around the majors until 1966. He takes credit for calling Pete Rose Charlie Hustle. So, Gene Freese is at bat. His older brother George is in the outfield for the other team. Pitcher Tommy Lasorda throws at Gene. Tommy shouldn't have done that. When George saw Tommy do that, he charged the mound. He charged his own pitcher from the outfield in defense of his little brother. Makes you think. There's Danny, George Risley, Wally Westlake's on their team, as well as Harry Bright. I'll be doing a show on Harry Bright soon.